Alright, y'all, it's the day after the draft. Pick is in. We got Frank. We got us a point guard. Be happy. Be patient. Listen, I gotta tell you something. I need y'all to stop listening to Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman when they talk about the New York Knicks. These are hurt Knick fans. They're part of that old group of Knick fans. That old group of Knick fans, they actually thought they were gonna win a title. They believed it. It hurts their soul. If you were a smart kid growing up, you knew they were not gonna win it. I don't know how many smart kids I'm talking to in the world, but if you was a smart kid, if you really look at that team, we don't got the emotion and the passion and the feeling of it. So like really look at that team and then look at the teams that they would have had to go through to win it. No, I'm not gonna go on roster for roster. I'm not gonna do that. I have respect for those guys. Great Knicks. They weren't gonna win it. Now, the one issue we have had as an organization and as a fan base is we don't have any patience. We haven't sent one since like 72. Develop, build, get athletes, top notch, specimens, bodies, learners. Face it, there is maybe a slight of hope. We have a little bit of room. It's not an ideal situation the way Phil is moving, but come on, be patient, guys. The guy is kind of old. Sometimes it's like, our grandpa be tripping, but grandpa got good intentions though. He just be tripping. Relax. Be patient. Great pick. Frank, great pick. Gotta develop him. Gotta keep him strong. Gotta give him the energy. New York City, give him the heart. Let him play out there. Show him what's up. Hit point guard, 6'5", 7-foot wingspan. Patience, development. Let's hope he's staying in the mind fight. Frame that ball is life. And we got us a point guard. We ain't had a point guard in a long time. We got a 1 and a 5 that can shoot and do everything. Play both ends of the floor. They're young, they're babies, but we got them. Build them up, hold them down. Phil with the KP thing, listen. Phil, relax, you bugging. You bugging. Phil, you bugging. You bugging the fuck out. Relax. I get what you did with the whole thing. Porzingis, you skipped the exit meeting for what? I'm with it. Listen, I get why you did it, but I would have rather you go on the exit meeting and say what you have to say, get it off your chest, and then go, and then not talk. The not talking part, what if it's confused on what your issues is? What if it's not? Maybe you need to have a real conversation. I just thought it was whack. I look at you different than that. Maybe it was a whole strategic thing to stand behind Melo, all that. Melo went to his exit meeting, or did he not? And even if he didn't, so what? Go to yours. Walk it out. I don't think the situation is that drastic that you have to do that year 2, end of year 2, and it wasn't like a great year 2. The numbers look good, don't get crazy, but there's a lot of missed free throws out there, shooter. There's a lot of missed open jump shots out there, shooter. I just think they're both corny. Both of you. Be adults. Well, grandpa, chill out. Little baby, relax. We got one hope though. We can scatter some, like bring in a couple people. Bring in a couple people. Put a nice group together. I say keep the 2 Holiday brothers. I say bring Gallinari in. Back. I say try to move Callo Quinn for Willie Cauley-Stein. See if they'll sell it to you. And go from there. Oh, How am I say go from there? So one better hope. Carmelo Anthony. If you ain't going nowhere, all I ask, bro, all I ask is that you understand that you ain't been in the playoffs in 3 years. You ain't got but a choice to trust your teammates at this point. It ain't gonna kill you. And I'm not saying you don't trust in them. I need you to trust in them a little more. I need you to be looking for them. Shoot it. Get them in a rhythm. Let them use all that good youth and energy in their garden. Nigga, you losing anyway. Alright. Phil wants to run a fucking triangle. It might not work for you. But are you running it to perfection? Is your team running this system to perfection the way it should be ran? Thank you. I'm doing this video live. I'm getting me something to eat. Sorry for the interruption, but I need y'all to understand this. New York City, you have to stop listening to the old people. New Knick fans, we cannot listen to the old ones. They're hurt. It's like their first love. They won't let it go. They one of them first lovers. Don't be like them. Mellow. Use them. Use them. I don't care if you shoot only 5 times. Use them. Use them. Keep one of them on the team, I'm going to use them. Kick the ball after them, shoot it. Get busy when it's time. Get in the flow of it. Use them. You got some good youth out there. Either way, I'm about to get to this food. I just want to check in on y'all and let y'all know to be patient. It's okay. It's a good pick. It could be a great pick. Put that body pack on them. Pray no injuries. Come on. Stop listening to the old people. This is what this all boils down to. This is what I had to tell y'all. All of you, stop listening to them. Stop listening. Media been killing New York for years. Stop listening to them. Y'all niggas, y'all need to be worried about Melo. Find out if he's staying, and if he is staying, tell him just run the fucking system. And if it don't work, it's on him. You can freestyle out there. He ain't out there on the court. He'll be alright. But use the damn system to the best of his ability. I don't think you do. I haven't seen you master that like Kobe, like Mike yet. You ain't gotta have them players for you to be running in that system like that. I don't see you moving like them. I think you should go watch a couple of videos and see what I'm talking about. New York, we good. Relax. Stop listening to all these panic freaks, man. That's all they gonna do. They teams out here doing bad. Where the heat at? Lakers been out 4 straight years. Everything ain't peachy. Relax. See y'all later.